The Vail Vitality Center was just in last week demonstrating their polar heart rate class. It's very high intensity, high interval. Well, today we're taking a whole different tact and we're looking at restorative yoga with Morgan Kulas and her very good sport, Seth Kulas, her husband. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, full confession here, my first time I took yoga was at a Gold's Gym, and I just thought yoga was yoga. I thought it, and I didn't realize there were so many different types of yoga. And you have a restorative yoga workshop coming up later this week.
Yes, on Thursday. It's actually a winter solstice workshop, so it's intention setting practice followed by a very passive asana practice, which looks a little bit like this.
Can you define asana?
Asana just stands for postures, so that's all it means.
And so how many postures do you think you'll go through in a class like this?
Much less, many less, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
Total. We hold them for a longer period of time, and it's just a little more meditative and contemplative, and gives the body an opportunity to heal and restore on a deeper level than, say, when we're sweating and our heart rate is elevating, etc. So.
How long is a class like this?
Well, this class is an hour and a half, but it's a workshop.
Okay.
So usually an hour is a good amount of time simply because you are lying down on the floor and for a long time.
So set the scene for us. In addition to lying incredibly comfortably on the floor, what else is going to be going on in the room while you're doing this practice?
Yeah, so I guide people through breathing techniques, really simple breathing techniques that help them connect to their nervous system and really relax the nervous system, which ultimately helps us prevent disease and heal anxiety and depression, and get spiritual too, get connected to who we really are. So I'll also guide some visualizations and some just very simple, contemplative ideas that help people think about things in a new way.
Is this going to be focused really kind of because of we're coming up on the end of the year? Are there going to be some ways of like perhaps coming to closure or maybe making yourself open to new possibilities in the new year?
Exactly, definitely. So the winter solstice is, we love to celebrate nature's changing tides in the yoga world. So we're celebrating the shortest day of the year and the longest night of the year by getting really quiet and contemplating life.
Well, what is Seth doing here?
So Seth is in babbling brook pose. It looks very comfortable, but his heart space is actually elevated a little bit by the blanket, and so he's in a very mild back bend, and he's nice and cozy. His feet are covered. He's able to fully relax, but also there is a little bit of stretch through the thoracic spine and the rib cage. So we're really focused on the heart here.
And this is, he's covered to keep him warm? Is warmth an integral part of this, this pose?
Definitely. Being warm, being comfortable, feeling good, and relaxing. When we relax, we heal our body.
So Morgan, how does somebody take part in this yoga session or this yoga workshop?
Yeah, so they can sign in by calling the Vitality Center, or if you're a member there, you can sign up at the front desk. And then if you can't make the workshop, we actually added a Yin and Restore class every Saturday at 4:30 p.m. So if you can't make that, you can come to Yin and Restore any week.
Thank you so much. This looks really tempting, and it
Yeah.
looks like a great way to de-stress during this very stressful time. Well, stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got your weather forecast.